Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, July 3, 2023. With a Venus-Neptune trine today, your idealism and romantic nature are in the spotlight. You find it natural to dream of beautiful things, experiences, and situations. Your compassion meters skyrocket. You are especially appealing, particularly in a mysterious or hard-to-get way, and your most attractive traits are enhanced for all to appreciate and enjoy. You ascent in the mood for something more exotic than everyday fare, and you may even be able to swing an escape or getaway now. While this is a great time to forgive and heal, try not to imagine someone or a situation to be something far better than it is. People see your gentleness more readily, and you can be more approachable as a result. One of the most magical days is upon you, and you may enjoy it more than any other zodiac sign. As Venus nearly concludes her dance through your solar house of identity, she will find a rainbow connection via a trine with Neptune. This is a divine dance, one that often signals the arrival of a soulmate. For you, though, this would be someone who is emotional, spiritual, creative, and beautiful but entirely unthreatening. They could even be someone from a different background, culture, race, or homeland, too. Put yourself out there, if single, and see what the cosmos are cooking up for you. You ascent ready. Where could your professional journey lead? If you can dream it, you better believe it when Venus in your sign trines Neptune in Pisces today. The watery trine may feel like cosmic support for your idealizations and wishes, especially if you have been dreaming about new horizons in your career path. As of right now, the destination in your professional journey is not crystal clear. But this trine can indicate feeling aligned with your journey and comfortable with wherever it may take you, since it could be in alignment with your professional identity. As the moon returns for its first visit to your work sector since Mars returned to your income sector, and before Venus returns in 3 days, it begins the lead up to a full moon that could have far-reaching implications. On the one hand, this is a full moon that can put how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test, but as it fires things up across the income, work, and career fronts, you have everything needed to work smarter. The current planetary influence encourages you to question your personal habits. At the same time, you feel mistrustful of the exercise, as though there would be criticism from the universe for anything less than perfect. It is important to notice if this is going on, because it is the key to breaking down a system of denial. When we feel judged, we deny the behavior in question. When we feel a sense of acceptance, we can embrace change. The time for collaborating with another person is here. With the presence of a vibration in the air, partnerships are apt to bring the greatest results to just about any endeavor. Even if opportunity presents this option with someone you have never considered teaming up with, don't dismiss it right off the cuff. Think it through, as success can come from many unexpected measures, including partnering with someone completely different from yourself. Make the most of this day, by being receptive and open to all possibilities. Where the moon starts and ends the day couldn't be more different, but each is equally important. It is in the moon's final hours in a playful and creative part of your chart that it will form a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love, in her final days in Cancer, and dreamy Neptune in an adventurous part of your chart, just as their friendly aspect peaks. This will leave you with something to hold on to as the moon not only returns to your work sector but begins the lead up to a full moon is going to fire things up across the income, work, and career fronts. Before leaving your romantic sector and wrapping up its only visit while Venus, the planet of love, is in your sign, a friendly aspect will amplify and capture the influence of these romantically charged lunar vibes. With Venus just days away from leaving, this leaves you with everything needed to fine-tune your romantic desires and expectations for the coming year. Our eyes in the sky. Today, it is important to remind yourself about the significance of establishing boundaries and giving yourself a break when necessary. The alignment of Venus and Uranus in a square aspect might introduce some disruptions in your relationships, but rest assured, the intense energy will eventually fade away. As the day draws to a close, you might find yourself somewhat invigorated by all the dramatic energy. Therefore, it is crucial to allocate sufficient time to unwind before going to bed. During this active period, you may find yourself inundated with emails, phone calls, or visitors, surpassing your usual frequency of communication. Engage in discussions, exchange opinions, and openly share ideas with various individuals. Embracing honesty in your interactions will be perceived as a positive trait, leading others to respond accordingly. Collaborative endeavors and group work are also likely to yield favorable outcomes, as well as any journeys you embark upon. Seize the opportunity provided by your current decisive mindset and initiate new financial projects, as they hold the potential for significant rewards. Whether it's a long-desired purchase, a spontaneous investment, or a carefully planned long-term financial commitment, your instincts are on point. You possess a winning touch today, and you can place a higher level of trust in bank advisors and friends than usual. Others recognize the diligence with which you have earned your money and acknowledge your ability to handle it prudently. Today, you are experiencing a strong inner desire to let go of the past and embark on a new path. Remarkably, you have the ability to effectively convey your ideas to others, and they are more than willing to support and join you in your endeavors. However, there are certain individuals who may require additional encouragement to be convinced of your plans. Engaging in conversations with them proves beneficial, as it aids in your own contemplation process and helps resolve any lingering concerns. Before concluding its influence in your financial sector today, the Moon encounters a clash with Uranus in your income sector. Simultaneously, it forms a harmonious aspect with Venus, just days before the planet of money is set to depart from your intuitive and imaginative chart area. This juxtaposition may generate some financial tension initially, but it quickly transforms into motivation. While you may receive tempting offers promising profitable investments, it is advisable to exercise caution and be patient. It is possible that you lack complete information, there might be hidden pitfalls or unpleasant surprises waiting for you, or an unfortunate coincidence could jeopardize your investment. Remember, patience is indeed a virtue, especially when it comes to financial transactions. Following this, the Taurus Sun trines Pluto in Capricorn, helping us to tap our magic and personify self-esteem. By firmly standing our ground and advocating for our principles, we become authority figures in our own right. Subsequently, others treat us differently, affirming that we have all that we need within ourselves to embrace our agency. Relationships with superiors, bosses, and those in institutions should be farewell at this time. People in positions of power acknowledge our tenacity and dedication to excellence, helping us to rise further on the hierarchical totem pole.